George Washington, the first President of the United States, is a towering figure in American history. His leadership during the American Revolution and as the nation's first president set crucial precedents for American governance. Born on February 22, 1732 in Virginia, George Washington's early life on a plantation shaped his character. He received a basic education and developed interests in surveying, mathematics, and military history. These experiences instilled in him a strong work ethic and a practical approach to problem solving. Washington's half-brother Lawrence introduced him to politics and power, connecting him with influential figures like the Fairfax family. These relationships and his early surveying expeditions shaped his ambitions and worldview. Washington's surveying career was interrupted by the French and Indian War, where he gained invaluable military experience. His service in the war transformed him into a seasoned military officer, preparing him for future leadership. In 1775, Washington was chosen to lead the Continental Army, despite initial reluctance. He faced the challenge of molding a diverse group of militias into a cohesive fighting force. Washington's leadership extended beyond the battlefield, rallying support and securing vital supplies. The winter of 1776 to 1777 was pivotal for the Continental Army, with Washington's daring attack on Trenton boosting morale. Despite setbacks, victories at Trenton and Princeton reinvigorated the American war effort. The American victory at Saratoga in 1777 convinced France to ally with the United States, turning the tide of the war. Washington's strategy of attrition and strategic retreats preserved the Continental Army. His ability to exploit opportunities, like the Battle of Monmouth, demonstrated the growing strength of his forces. Washington's leadership and resilience were crucial to the American war effort. In 1781, Washington's strategic brilliance led to the Siege of Yorktown, where British General Cornwallis surrendered. The victory at Yorktown effectively ended the Revolutionary War and secured American independence. Washington's leadership cemented his legacy as a military hero and the father of his country. After the war, Washington longed for peace at Mount Vernon, but was called to preside over the Constitutional Convention in 1787. His presence lent legitimacy to the proceedings, resulting in the creation of the U.S. Constitution. Unanimously elected as the first president in 1789, Washington accepted the immense responsibility. As president, Washington established a cabinet and set precedents for American governance. He appointed key figures like Jefferson and Hamilton, who shaped the nation's policies. Washington's actions defined federal-state relations and established a sound financial footing for the young nation. Section 3. Domestic and Foreign Policies. Throughout his presidency, George Washington faced numerous domestic and foreign policy challenges. The young nation had to navigate complex relationships with foreign powers while addressing internal divisions. Washington's leadership was crucial in establishing the United States as a stable and respected member of the international community. Domestically, the Whiskey Rebellion of 1794 tested the federal government's authority. Attacks on whiskey sparked widespread protests among farmers in western Pennsylvania. Washington responded decisively, leading a militia force to quell the uprising. In foreign policy, Washington sought to maintain American neutrality amid tensions between Great Britain and France. He issued the Proclamation of Neutrality in 1793, avoiding entanglement in European conflicts. Washington's presidency set precedents that shaped American history, including the peaceful transfer of power. Section 4. Farewell to the Presidency. As George Washington's second term as president drew to a close, he made the momentous decision to decline another term, setting a precedent for a peaceful transition of power that would become a hallmark of American democracy. In his farewell address, published in September 1796, Washington shared his reflections on the challenges and triumphs of the young nation, offering guidance and warnings that would resonate for centuries to come. In his address, Washington emphasized the importance of national unity, cautioning against the dangers of sectionalism and partisan strife. He warned against the formation of political parties, fearing that they would sow discord and undermine the common good. Washington also stressed the need for fiscal responsibility, urging the nation to avoid accumulating excessive debt. On the subject of foreign policy, Washington reiterated his belief in the importance of neutrality, urging Americans to steer clear of entangling alliances with foreign powers. He recognized that the young nation needed time to grow and prosper without being drawn into the conflicts of Europe. Washington's warnings against foreign entanglements would guide American foreign policy for generations to come. With his farewell address, George Washington left an enduring legacy of wisdom, integrity, and selfless service to his country. He had guided the nation through its tumultuous early years, setting precedents that would shape the course of American history for generations to come. His contributions to the founding and development of the United States earned him the enduring title of Father of his Country. George Washington's legacy is inextricably linked to his exceptional leadership during a pivotal period in American history. From the battlefields of the Revolution to the halls of government, Washington's guidance and determination shaped the destiny of a fledgling nation. He navigated treacherous political waters, quelled internal unrest, and established a foundation for a government based on principles of democracy and the rule of law. Washington's military leadership during the Revolutionary War proved instrumental in securing independence from Great Britain. Facing a formidable enemy with superior resources and manpower, Washington rallied his troops and inspired them to fight for a cause greater than themselves. His strategic brilliance, evident in his decisive victories at Trenton, Princeton, and Yorktown, earned him the admiration of his countrymen and the respect of his adversaries. As the first president of the United States, Washington faced the daunting task of transforming the ideals of the Revolution into a functioning government. He established precedents that shaped the presidency for centuries to come, demonstrating the importance of integrity, wisdom, and a steadfast commitment to the Constitution. His actions set the standard for presidential leadership and laid the groundwork for a nation built on principles of liberty, justice, and self-governance. Washington's leadership extended beyond the battlefield and the halls of government. He recognized the importance of national unity and the need to bridge the divides that threatened to fracture the young nation. His farewell address, a timeless message of wisdom and caution, warned against the dangers of sectionalism, partisan strife, and foreign entanglements, urging Americans to prioritize the common good and preserve the principles upon which the nation was founded. Beyond his tangible achievements, George Washington left an enduring legacy as a symbol of American ideals and aspirations. His image, enshrined in monuments and currency, has become synonymous with the values of honesty, integrity, courage, and selflessness. Generations of Americans have drawn inspiration from Washington's life and leadership, viewing him as the embodiment of the American spirit. Washington's reputation for honesty and integrity has become legendary, cemented by the apocryphal story of his childhood confession about chopping down a cherry tree. While the tale may be fictional, it reflects the deep-seated admiration for Washington's character and his unwavering commitment to truthfulness, even in the face of potential consequences. His courage, both physical and moral, has served as a beacon for generations of Americans facing adversity. Whether leading troops into battle or navigating the complexities of a fledgling government, Washington consistently demonstrated a willingness to confront challenges head-on and make difficult decisions for the betterment of the nation. Washington's legacy of selflessness and dedication to the common good continues to inspire Americans to this day. His decision to decline a third term as president, despite popular demand, set a powerful example for the peaceful transfer of power and the importance of placing the nation's interests above personal ambition. His life and leadership serve as a reminder that true greatness lies in service to others and a commitment to principles that transcend individual gain. George Washington's impact extended far beyond the borders of the United States. His leadership during the American Revolution inspired movements for independence and self-determination around the globe. The success of the American experiment, guided by Washington's steady hand, served as a beacon of hope for those struggling under oppressive rule and fueled aspirations for democratic governance in countries far and wide. The principles enshrined in the United States Constitution, drafted under Washington's watchful eye, have influenced constitutionalism and the development of democratic institutions in numerous nations. The concepts of separation of powers, checks and balances, and individual liberties, championed by Washington and the Founding Fathers, have resonated with reformers seeking to establish governments accountable to their citizens. Washington's farewell address, with its warnings against foreign entanglements and the dangers of partisan strife, has had a lasting impact on American foreign policy and continues to be studied by statesmen and diplomats around the world. His emphasis on neutrality and the importance of avoiding entangling alliances shaped American foreign policy for over a century and continues to inform debates about the United States' role in global affairs. George Washington's legacy as a military leader, statesman, and symbol of American ideals has left an indelible mark on the course of human history. His contributions to the founding and development of the United States, a nation founded on principles of liberty, justice, and self-governance, continue to inspire and resonate with people around the globe. His life and leadership serve as a beacon of hope, reminding us of the transformative power of courage, integrity, and a steadfast commitment to the common good. George Washington's life was a testament to his unwavering commitment to duty, honor, and the pursuit of a more perfect union. From his humble beginnings in colonial Virginia to his iconic status as the father of his country, Washington's journey reflects the transformative power of leadership and perseverance. He led a fledgling nation through revolution, laying the groundwork for a government founded on liberty and justice. His military achievements secured American independence and established his reputation as a brilliant strategist. As the first president, Washington set precedents that would shape the presidency for centuries. He embraced leadership with humility, recognizing the success of the American experiment depended on strong institutions and unity. More than 2 centuries after his death, George Washington's legacy continues to inspire and guide the nation. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Thank you for watching.